Merry Christmas! We thought we would take a minute and talk about the Christmas ornaments that we do. A long time ago, we started doing a special Christmas ornament every year. So what we thought we would do is show you the annual ornaments that we have and talk about their special meanings. And we'll try to go fast because there's a ton of them. This first ornament, I got this for Tammy the Christmas before we got married. And it shows just how little we knew each other back then, because all I knew was that she was into orchestra music. So I got Santa Claus playing a cello.
I don't know how to play cello.
And she's not a big fan of Santa Claus. She's a snowman girl. And so all of everything is snowman. So
But
yeah.
It still was cute.
My mom also started sending us ornaments every year, and this is the only one we have for 1999, which was the year that we got married, but it was also the year of Tammy's head injury.
It was a rough year.
I remember this hanging on the tree, and so it kind of represents that time for me.
Glitter!
Yeah, and a snowman.
Yay!
So in 2000, we were poor and young and kind of stupid. And I had the idea we could go skiing at Breckenridge, and we had no way of affording a hotel there. So, we've got a Ford Explorer we can sleep in the back of. And we tried that and spent the night.
It froze to death.
It was so cold. We woke up at about 3 in the morning with ice on the inside of all of the windows. And so we ended up driving over to the Walmart, which was the only thing in town that was open, and walking around for like 2 hours.
Just to thaw out.
To thaw out.
We still went skiing.
And so that's the story of our Breckenridge Christmas ornament. 2001, this one doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, the hot tub.
Duh.
The hot, okay, I remember now. We were able to scrape together some money and go downtown Denver and get a bed and breakfast for a little mini vacation, and it had a hot tub on the balcony, and Tammy was like, this is my thing. She is
Hey, what did
all
I
about
ask
the hot
for
tubs.
Christmas and I'm not going to get?
Every year, she asked for a hot tub, and we're not gonna get a hot tub. We live where it's too cold.
I beg to differ. Our neighbors have
Somewhere in the future, there will be a hot tub ornament, I'm sure, because I'm going to lose this argument eventually.
Yes, he is.
2002 has 2 ornaments, and that's on purpose, because it started off as a pretty cool year, and we got to go to the Salt Lake City Olympics, for which Tammy actually ran the torch, and it was really cool. And then, because I'd lost my job and we ran out of money, we had to move down to Texas to live on my dad's ranch. And it ended up being a pretty rotten year, not because of my parents, but just...
We lost our friends.
We lost our friends.
We lost
moved
our
to Colorado.
climbing.
So 2003, the ornament doesn't have any particular meaning, but definitely God was looking after us, and we had extra angels because we got to move off of the ranch and move to Arlington, and I got my job at Alt-Den, where I still work. In 2004, we started working with the youth at our church, and these were our children. Then the Dark Ages. I really don't know what happened between 2005 and 2008. I don't know. We just... No ornaments. I mean, we were working at the church. We were really busy. I was doing drama at the church pretty often. We were very, very busy.
We were very busy
days.
at church.
Speaking of which, in 2008, our ornament is a little church, because in 2008, we lost all our youth ministers, and Trent ended up being the interim youth minister at the church. We ended up shepherding some very young youth ministers and getting them online, and it was great, and they did awesome, but this was when Trent worked at the church. 2009 also has 2 ornaments, because first, we went on a cool, exciting adventure trip to New York City. And then later that year, we bought a house. Our very first house in Arlington, and it was great. The Stewart house.
North Richland Hills.
Okay, it was North Richland Hills. You're right. That house was on Steward Lane, Steward with a D, and a steward is someone who takes care of other people's needs. And our house was the house to take care of the youth group at the church. We had Super Bowl parties, we had movie nights, all of the parties for the youth group were at the lad's house. That was a good time. 2010, we got Thumper. I got me a dirt bike that was street legal, and Tammy loved riding around town on the back. I'd come home from work and she would just be like, okay, let's go for a ride. In 2011, of course, if I had a dirt bike, Tammy had to have a four-wheeler. And so
Aw,
we
Buzz
got
Buzz.
Buzz, which Tammy loved Buzz Buzz.
I loved Buzz
We
Buzz.
brought Buzz Buzz to the mountains, actually, and it exhausted me because
doesn't have reverse.
there's no reverse. It's actually a racing style four-wheeler, not an off-road four-wheeler. I would turn around and Tammy'd be gone, and I'd have to ride back down and pull her off of a rock or pull her back from because she couldn't make the corner. It was exhausting. But Tammy loved Buzz Buzz.
Buzz Buzz.
So in 2012, we got Tammy a French horn. Now, remember 1998 Trent who bought the cello because he was stupid? Tammy played the French horn in the orchestra in the band. French horns are really expensive, and so it was hard for me to do this, but I wanted so badly to do it. So I got Tammy a French horn, and she got it on a band, and it makes Tammy pout because when we moved to the mountains, we can't find a community band for her to play in.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Trent got tired of Buzz Buzz the four-wheeler. So I got Tammy the Mercedes four-wheeler, which was a Polaris, which was actually four-wheel drive and would actually go in reverse and would crawl over rocks without getting stuck.
It was fun for that short period
We
of
had
time.
it for just a few months, and we took it to Colorado on a trip and rolled it and broke Tammy's hip. And then in 2014, that's when we moved to Colorado. And this
Again.
is our little Colorado house. And you know, it was just today when I was filming the B-roll that I realized that the little house with the bear and the raccoon that we got for our Colorado house ornament is an outhouse. And the raccoon is bringing the bear a magazine to read. So in 2015, because we moved to Colorado, we started going camping, and we found our favorite campsite up by Breckenridge, and that's now our favorite place to go all the time whenever we can. So in 2016, after discovering our favorite place to go camping also had these four-wheel drive roads on it, and I discovered that there was this thing called trailsoffroad.com, and you can be on their crew and get paid to go map trails. And so I know it's red and it's not a Toyota and it's carrying a Christmas tree, but this is Buster going four-wheeling to go map trails in 2016.
What? Oh, nothing.
We love to map trails.
Shorter ones. He
Yeah.
put me through torture this summer.
Well, oh yeah, well. We mapped some trails that were really long this summer. Anyway, sadly, in 2017, Tammy had her most recent ankle surgery. Let's call it the last ankle surgery. So we shopped and shopped and shopped, and I could never find anything with a cast or crutches that I liked. And so we got this little bear hugging a snowman with his foot up in the air, and I actually painted a cast on the foot that was up in the air. So, and it was even the right foot. So again in 2018, we have one that was from the big cool trip that we did. We did a road trip to California. Tammy got to ride the trolley in San Francisco. And then we bought our JJ camper trailer, which doesn't look anything like this, but
This is the representation of it.
this represents that, just like...
Thank you, Mama.
It doesn't hang on the tree, but we always find a little flat branch and just kind of sit it there. In 2019, if you don't know what we did, you don't watch my channel, clearly. In 2019, we bought our cabin in the woods and moved up to the mountains, and we spent every penny and every hour that we weren't doing something else at Home Depot with more shiplap. So the Home Depot man is delivering us some shiplap.
We really did buy out 3 Home Depots.
3 different Home Depots, 3 different times, buying more shiplap. In 2020, you would have to be totally living under a rock to know not know what happened. It was the lockdown year, the Rona, and so
funny.
we got the best ornament. Tammy found this online. Santa Claus with a mask on, and he's delivering toilet paper and sanitizer and tissues and Lysol spray all in his bag for the lockdown. Now, because of the lockdown, Tammy's boss found out, hey, people can work from home and actually still be productive. And so from that point on, Tammy got to work from home. And during lockdown, actually, we got the PS4, but it was kind of the year after that we got into Fortnite, and we play it together a lot still even now. So that's why we got the PS4 controller for 2021.
This saved my life
Oh yeah.
between 2020 and 2021 because I wasn't used to being home all the time. And
Tammy gets cabin fever bad.
Yes.
She needs to be out, and so this is her way to get out without getting out.
so now I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
Eh.
In 2022,
I,
this was my favorite. I built a spiral staircase, and it really works. And it works. Tammy doesn't like it because the ornament's kind of plain.
it's just plastic.
Well,
It needs glitter.
we could probably put some glitter on
Glitter
there.
would fix it for
We can
me.
glitter that. And this year, the big surprise for this year, which is not a surprise now because the video's been out for a couple of weeks.
And if you got our
we
Christmas
got
cards.
a tractor! Woo! And it's
Cubby!
gonna be on our Christmas cards too, spoiler. Yes, this is Cubby the Kubota tractor. This is an actual like Matchbox toy kind of thing. Actually really old, and it was still in the package, so I probably ruined a lot of value by buying it and taking it out and making it into a Christmas ornament. But it's a Christmas ornament.
We had to find an orange one. And it was
They're
hard to
all
find.
green or red. Kubotas are orange, and they're always orange.
It's like your Buster.
I know. So see, the Buster's wrong color and the wrong kind of truck. This one's right. This one is the right one.
So the point of this is we reflect on our year and try to find an ornament to represent the year.
Right. What defined this year? Anyway, so that's our Christmas ornaments. We'll see what happens next year. What's it gonna be? I don't
Next
know.
year is our 25th.
25th wedding anniversary next year.
So I have a feeling it'll be in relationship to that.
Yeah, probably something about some big vacation. I don't know.
Which
We'll
we don't know
see.
what we're
I still
doing.
haven't decided yet.
We can't decide.
Anyway, Merry Christmas. If you guys do anything special like this for Christmas, post a link to your video in the comments of this video because we'd love to see it. See y'all.
Bye.